Hi everybody, Mikey here. 11 days ago I started my first round of seeds for what will be my balcony garden this year. For any of you that have said, hey, I don't have a green thumb or I don't have space for a garden, I thought I'd pull a Tarantino, go back in time 11 days and bring you along for the ride, just to show you in this guide that I offer all of you how simple it is. Check it out.
Let's begin. Things you will need. You'll need a bucket to mix in. You will need soil. Any soil will do, that's fine, because you're going to mix this in the bucket with good old-fashioned animal manure. You'll need some of these for your hands because, well, it's poo. You will need a greenhouse kit. Sometimes these are called seed starting kits. This was $5. There's 16 in here. This comes with a clear plastic cover that you'll need for the first few weeks. Broken down, the cost, I gotta say, it's pretty low. Let's begin. Cut this bad boy open. Now I just eyeball it, like so. It's nice and loose. The ratio between soil and manure is 2 to 1. 2 parts soil, 1 part manure. Okay. You're going to make a little bit of a mess, as you can see. And now, for all intents and purposes, you just make a salad out of it. It smells amazing. It just smells like just fertile earth. That's pretty much what it is. And that's all there is to it. Now you got yourself a nice, rich soil. Ready to go. I just fill these up about halfway. You don't want to pack it too tight, but I'm making just a little pocket in every single one. Now, these indents here, they go down almost an inch, which in the beginning is just perfect. On the back of every package of seeds, it has this vital information, okay? So the seed depth, 6 millimeters. Usually what I do is I put about 4 to 6 seeds of cilantro in this case in just one thing. Some of the weaker seeds will die out. There's a little bit of a battle going on underneath the soil, and the stronger ones will survive and they will sprout. If you acquired seeds without a package, just Google it. Grab your phone, Google it, and get the information that is easiest to understand. So here we go. Cilantro. Nasturtiums. After you've finished planting your seeds, you want to use one of these and just mist the soil. Give it a nice, good misting. I'm not sure if you can see the sheen coming off of that soil, but you just want to give it some water. And essentially what you're doing, you're activating this. Now, you're not going to have to mess with this for about anywhere between 48 to 72 hours. But every 2 or 3 days, you want to check on them. And just before you put it somewhere cool and dark, it does need darkness for the first little while, you want to cover them. Now, if you're using an egg carton, you can use saran wrap. I always, when I do that, and I've done it, I poke a couple of holes in each one, just one, with a toothpick, just so they can breathe. It'll get nice and moist under here. And when that's done, we put them away. Now most any closet will do, but ideally I always use under the kitchen sink in one of the cupboards here. I put a light inside just so you can see, but it is otherwise quite dark under here, and it's a nice, cool, dry, dark place, which is where your seeds will live and thrive for the first 3 to 6 weeks, depending on what you're growing. And you're going to notice as you check them every couple of days, you take each one out, you take the lid off, and when they do start to sprout, they're probably all going to be like snow white in color, but eventually the greens will start to come out. It has been 2 weeks. I think it's been about 13 days. But look at all that condensation. These are the plants breathing on their own. I just checked on them yesterday, and they are ready to be placed in the window. Look at all this basil. I did a whole tray of basil because I like to make pesto. So like I said, when they first come up, they're white as snow, but the greens are starting to come out on all these little buddy buds here. So we're going to let the power of photosynthesis, as you should, take over because they're nice and tall, and the sun will do the rest with some regular spritzing, of course. So this is why I prefer the narrow ones, because they're window ledge friendly. They have different sizes of greenhouse kits available, but we place them in the sun. The same rules apply. You keep an eye on them. You spritz them every, look at those nasturtiums, every 2 or 3 days, a little bit more regularly when they get to this phase, as opposed to when they were under the sink. But these are very close to being planted. Those stems are not white like the basil. They're green. So in just a few days, I think I'm going to plug in these nasturtiums. Google is a wonderful tool if you are unsure when. These are still very premature, but we're going to plug them in probably in about a week or so with regular maintenance. But that's it, folks. That's really all it is. Every couple of days, water them, and follow all my Made by Mikey stuff on all of the platforms for tips and tricks on how to keep them moist, keep them sprouting. Stay tuned, more to come. Happy growing.